Okay, everyone. So real quick, I wanted to record this video, give everyone an update, and give everybody the exact process on what we're going to be doing with the remaining refunds and how we're going to be sending them out. So we've been working really hard in the background. There's been, as I said before in the prior video, I have two individuals that I trust offline outside of this project that have been helping and working very hard in the background. Okay, many hours to get this all organized and situated. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. So as I said in the prior video, we're going to be using a Bulksender to send out the remaining refunds. Okay, we're using a Bulksender. We're going to be sending them out in batches. Now, this video is actually going to be posted in both groups. All right, because there's a lot of people that want to intertwine PGV with Gembot AI. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all in one video because everything is being refunded, right? Whether everything's being refunded, right? Whether you are on deposit on the contracts or you also purchase a subscription for Gembot AI, everything is being refunded, as everybody knows. So I just wanted to put it all in one video. All right. So again, we're using a Bulksender, and basically, just to kind of recap real quick, how the Bulksender works is we basically upload a file here, and we pick the token. Obviously, we upload the file, and boom, we go ahead and send out. So that, for example, batch 1, upload the file, batch 2, and so on down the line. Okay. So coming over here, I'm going to go back to the sheet. So just so everybody can see the process, if you look down here, okay, I understand. I just want to show everybody the process, and this is not it's been a tedious process. The reason why it's been a tedious process is because we have multiple different networks and multiple different tokens that everyone's being refunded in, right? We have some people that are getting refunded in BSC USDT. We have some people that are getting refunded in BSC USDC. We have some people that are getting refunded in Polygon DAI network. We have some people that are getting refunded in the TRX USDT network. We have some, and then of course, when it comes to, we also have to deal with the compromised wallets as well at the end. And then we also have the bot, which is Gembot AI, which is also 3 different tokens that are getting refunded. These are all on the BSC network, but different tokens. We have BUSD, USDC, and then we have USDT. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So this is basically what we have here. We put everything together. This is right here. This one here is specifically for, I'm just going to kind of go through, and this is actually one of the batches here, but this is actually BSC USDT. Okay. Now, what we're doing is separating these out in batches. They're going to be sent out in batches. So basically, BSC USDT refunds, the remaining refunds are going to be sent out in 25 batches. All right, we're splitting them up based upon the total amount, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to get everything organized on the sheet so we can also see the total amount, know how much we got to put into wallets and all that stuff to know the exact amount. So the BSC USDT refunds are going to be sent out in a total of 25 batches. You can see here, these are basically down here, the batches. So we got, right here, batch 1, it's going to be batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, batch 4, batch 5, batch 6, batch 7, and so on down the line. Okay, there's going to be 25 batches. We're putting all those together now, and that's for that. Polygon is going to be the same thing. So we have Polygon down here. We have everything organized on Polygon, and then there's going to be batches sent out for Polygon. I don't know the exact amount yet for Polygon. It's got like maybe, we got a little bit more time. We're working on that, but Polygon is going to be sent out in batches as well, and it's going to have batches here. So we're just adding on, batches and separating them out in batches. Again, different batches. Okay. Because obviously we can't do everything all in one transaction. So Polygon, again, that's going to be more batches there. Tron TRX, okay. Tron TRX is going to be sent out in 25 batches, all right. Based on the amount, it's going to be sent out in 25 batches, okay. That's how we're going to be doing that with Tron as well. Those batches are getting organized now. We do have everything listed here for Tron. USDC, pretty much as far as that goes, you can see here, just looking at, just gonna go up a little bit. All right, amounts getting put in. You see that it's actually getting done now. Again, we have individuals that are helping with this. So again, you can see other people are working on it. We have 2 other people. Look, right while I'm doing this video, it's being worked on, getting added. See, added. So again, it's being worked on. Everything, we've been working very hard in the background. So USDC as well, it's going to be done in batches. It's all going to be done in batches for USDC as well. Okay. And I'm not sure the exact amount of batches, but I believe somewhere same range, about 25 batches. Okay. Then we have compromised wallets. I'm not going to show that right now, but this section is for compromised wallets. Anybody who had a compromised wallet, we're going to at the end go through, check that, verify, look at the blockchain, see, just kind of look into the compromised wallets. We did have some people that sent in videos showing proof that the wallets belong to them. So again, we're going to be going through all those at the end, and that's how we're going to be doing it with the remaining refunds for PGV. Now, on to Gembot AI. Again, I'm going to put this all in one video because I don't want to make 2 separate videos. It's just more waste of time. So when it comes to to Gembot AI, again, there was 3 different tokens that were accepted to pay for your subscription. Some people paid for the subscription in BUSD, some paid in USDC, and some paid in USDT. So when it comes to this, you can see here just a list. We have the list of everybody, all here, wallets and everything, who paid in BUSD. We have the list of wallets here who paid in, here we go, USDC. And then we have the list of wallets who paid in USDT. Okay, so again, for the bot subscriptions, there was some people who paid in BUSD, some paid in USDC, and some paid in USDT. There was a separate, there was 3 options to make your payment for your subscription. So that's where we're at right now with that. And again, as far as that goes, for the bot part, we're pretty much good to go. And again, we're very close to being done with organizing all the batches for the contract. So this is how we're going to do things. I just want to be very clear on this. This evening, okay, which again, it is April 21st. It is April 21st right now. Okay, it is currently 4:13 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, I understand everybody's on different time zones. So where you're at, it might be nighttime now. Evening, where other people are at, it might be morning. So everybody's in a different time zone. All right. Personally, I'm currently on Pacific time, so it is 4:13 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. So somewhere between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Pacific time, we're gonna go ahead first and do out all of the send out all of the Gembot AI refunds, okay? Because those are pretty much ready. Those are simple because they're 100 payments. Again, we still have, you saw I showed you a minute ago, still going through and organizing some things and separating out the batches, which shouldn't take too much longer, but it's getting done, okay? That's how we have to do it because, again, we got batches here, like, for example, batch 2 here. Grab that, that's batch 2, so on down the line. So we're getting all the batches situated and getting that done. Like I said, we've been working in the background. Again, I just want to kind of reiterate on this. People talk about how rug, guys, and this and that. Believe me, it makes absolutely no sense for us to spend all this hours and days of time working on creating these sheets to send out batch refunds if we're not going to send them out. It makes no sense, okay? There's a lot of FUD going around. There's a lot of stuff going around. Some of it may be true. Some of it maybe is false. There's a lot of false information going around. Some of the information going around is true. Some of it's going around is false. I can say that. I'm not going to get into all that because what matters is not that. What matters is getting the refunds done. That's what matters right now, okay? At the end of the day, if everybody gets a refund, there's no rug, there's no fraud, there's none of that. If you get a refund, obviously, that means you got a refund. That means nothing, there's no rug in that and there's no fraud in that. If you get a refund, you get a refund, and that's our main focus right now. Not to focus on the FUD, not to focus on what this person is saying or what this person is sharing or what this is going on. I've come to a point where, I learned that, and this is over the last 3 weeks, if I stay focused on what this person is saying and everybody messaging me and threatening through all the threats and all this different stuff, if I focus on that, it's just going to delay the process more, and I'm not going to be able to get to what I've got to get done. So I'd rather put my time focusing on getting what I have to get organized, get it done, so we can go ahead and get this process out the way and situated. Now, again, between 11 p.m., between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. this evening Pacific time, we're going to be going ahead and getting the bot subscription refunds out of the way. Get that out the way. It's easiest thing. Get that out the way. And then we're going to be working on getting into the contract and sending those refunds out. Now, in the last video, if you remember, and just to recap, I told everyone that I was going to try to get sent out Thursday. Friday was the latest. But again, no guarantees. By the end of the week was my main thing, to get it done by the end of the week. Now, the end of the week for everybody, I don't know where you're located, but the end of the week means by Sunday. So between, again, this evening we're working on the bot, getting all the bot refunds done. Then we're going to be moving into going into Saturday. We're going to be start sending out refunds for the contracts, okay? And then Sunday we'll be finishing out all of them. So between, again, this evening, Friday evening into Saturday, and then Sunday, we'll be finishing out everything, okay? And again, that's how we're doing it. The thing is, and I'm going to say this, none of you know the process of what we're doing, all right? We had, for example, I had a situation where, and this happened creating these sheets and finding out so much and going through everything. There's been people that have received double refund on accident. Again, that's because no organization, right? Not organized, people get double refunds. As you guys know, we stopped sending out refunds from the contracts themselves, all right? And we started using separate wallets, all right? There's also talk about, people looking at the contracts and saying that's all that's been refunded. No, not true. We have 2 separate other wallets that we were using to refund individuals from, okay? Just Polygon alone, we had a wallet where we refunded outside of the contract, where we refunded close to, I believe, like $400K worth in refunds, okay? So there's a lot of misinformation out there, but at the end of the day, I understand that everybody is ready to get this done. I am too, but at the same time, we have to make sure that we're organized in the way that we do this, because we're not dealing with a small amount of funds. This is not a toy where we throw around like, some people want to make it seem like the funds are toys that you just want to throw around. We have to do things in an organized, professional way to get this done, make sure we don't send out double refunds, all that stuff. So that's what we're doing. We've been getting everything organized. So that's the process of everything that we're doing. And listen, I already said this before. I'm not, you can threaten, you can send threats, you can do whatever. That is your choice to make. I personally I'm not answering any further messages. The reason why I'm not answering any further messages, and I said this prior, if I answer a message, what happens is somebody just screenshots that message and then sends it into these PGV hate groups and all this stuff. I don't have time for that. It's a waste of time. I'm not doing it. Another thing is, there's been a lot of people creating, for example, fake or basically fake social media pages, such as on Facebook and other places, pretending to be me. It's happening. We already reported like 3 or 4 of them that were deleted from the platform, that we got deleted from the platform. It's happening back and forth. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So I will say this, everyone, listen, everybody has their own opinions on what we're doing and what we're not doing. Everybody has their opinions on whether refunds are actually going to happen or not. That is understandable, and I respect everybody's opinions. But the reality is we are doing and organizing things to get these refunds done. And that's the reality of it, okay? And believe me, like I said earlier in this video, there'd be no way we'd be wasting all of these days and hours of time organizing all of this stuff if we weren't going to refund. Okay. Believe me, it'd be a waste of time on our side, and it'd be, I'd rather just think about it. If we really weren't going to send out the remaining refunds, I would have came out and said, look, it's over with. We can't do it. It's over, done. Okay. And that's just the situation. So that's, again, we have been working very hard in the background. That's all I'm going to say. Like I said before, I don't need to be repetitive about it, but we've been working very hard in the background. So that's the process of what we're doing. Hopefully everybody understands. I understand that everybody's going to, well, not everybody, but some people will say, hey, delay, it's another delay. It's not a delay, okay? Listen, some of you see this as a delay. I see this as organizing things to get it done right. Again, this is not, the amount of funds we're dealing with aren't funds you just throw around like a toy, okay? It's not, all right? Everything needs to be organized. It needs to be sent out in a professional manner. We need to make sure that we're doing them in batches because, again, like I said before, talking about blacklisted wallets, talking about what, we got to split it up, right? We got to split it up. We can't send, again, I'm not going to get into amounts, but we can't send crazy amounts in one transaction. Okay, that's why we're splitting it up in batches. We're doing what we're doing, as I said we were going to do before. So this is where we're at. Again, I will tell everybody, be expecting for this to be done by Sunday, okay? Sunday is going to be April 23rd. Now, I'm not saying that, I want to make myself clear. I'm not saying that we're going to start sending them out Sunday. I said for them to be done by Sunday, okay? Now, again, that's how we're going to do it. And people already asked, well, what happened about, doing them all at one time, worrying about wallets getting blacklisted? Well, this is the reason why we decided, after getting a lot of things organized, decided that we're going to do them in batches. So we're going to put funds, okay, using a mixer. Those of you that don't know what a mixer is when you send in funds into a pool. That pool is basically where a lot of people put funds into. So they go in that pool and they come out the other side into a wallet that you want them added into. No way to trace it, no way to trace back to the sender, anything. And this is going to help to make sure that we get this done and don't have any delays or people trying to report and so forth. I will say this, none of the wallets that we used prior, okay, for this project are being used for the remaining refunds. So we do know that people have been reporting. Again, we know I know a lot of stuff's been going on. I will say that I do know that people have been reporting. And listen, reporting that fraud and this and that. Listen, guys, there is no fraud if you get paid, okay? If you get a refund, it's not fraud. That is you getting a refund, all right? I understand it's been taking time. I understand all that. But again, this is where we're at. So that's what we're doing. That's the process of what's left and how we're going to get things situated. With that being said, I will say once again, be expecting this to be done on Sunday, April 23rd, okay? Be expecting it to be done. Now, again, please understand that right now for some of you, wherever you're at, it may be April 22nd right now. It may be Saturday, April 22nd for you. For me, it's not. It's April 21st, okay? So please don't base things on your time zone. When I say, and this is where a lot of things get mixed up, when I say, for example, be expecting Sunday, that could be your Monday, okay? But again, I'm going off of Pacific time, the time zone that I'm on, okay? And everybody is on different time zones. So, Sunday, April 23rd, Pacific time might be Monday for you, depending on where you're located, all right? But again, I'm basing things off my time zone and my location. So that's where we're at with everything. That's the update I have for everyone. Again, I'm going to restate this as I did in the last video. I do not answer messages, okay? I do not answer messages right now. I know that not everybody, I know there's a lot of people that still support me. A lot of people still believe it's going to get done. But I also know that the majority, okay, or a vast majority, just want to message me so I can respond. They can send screenshots into these groups and all this different stuff. I don't have time for that. It's a waste of time, okay? And I'm not, again, I don't answer any messages. I'm not going to be answering any messages. All right. I'm giving you the step-by-step process on what we're doing in the video. There is no other thing that needs to be explained or shared. I'm literally sharing with you what we're doing, how we're doing it. So there really is nothing more to say other than everything I stated in this video. And I believe that I made it very clear in this video on the process of getting this done over this weekend. So with that being said, that's what I have for everyone. And after this is all done, I will go ahead and, again, we'll cut the Discord group on, chat on for a little bit, allow everyone to go ahead and share their proof, share their testimonial, whatever they like to do. And at that point, again, we'll be closing down the Discord group. Again, just to be very clear, again, people, because a lot of people like to put misinformation, PGV is shut down. We are shut down. PGV, the DeFi project, our project is shut down, okay? There's no deposits coming in. There's none of that, right? A lot of these projects want to shut down and then take in deposit, keep taking deposit. No, we're not doing that, okay? We stopped doing that a long time ago. So, again, we have been shut down and for a while now, and we are shut down. The only thing left that we're doing is refunding. That's it. That's all that's left is refunds. So once we're done refunding the remaining users that were on the contract, and also, again, for the GenBot AI software, at that point in time, that's it. Everything is done. And Discord groups after that, they'll be on for 24 hours or less. Let everybody come and share their testimony, whatever they like to share in the group, in the chat after they get their refunds. And from there, also, we're going to be, taking down the website as well. Okay. Because, again, done. So thank you all who've been supporters, who've been behind me. For those that, that aren't, I understand the situation. I have nothing against you. No matter what anybody says about the project, says about me, at the end of the day, I have nothing bad to say about any of you. I understand that it's been a crazy process. I understand some of you have been waiting a while, but I will say that this is the last weekend, and we're going to go ahead and get this stuff done, and everybody can move on and move on from this project whole, and be able to move on. So again, thank you all for watching, and we're going to get back to work, and I look forward to getting this all done and getting this out of the way this weekend, so we can all move forward in a positive direction. Thank you all for watching.